Good morning and welcome to Real Talk with Rock Chalk. I woke up this morning and actually I've been thinking about it all week, and it started with the pools being closed. Tiffany Springs that I really like to go to. I was looking forward to teaching my grandkids how to swim this year. As you all know, I watch them. Even when I don't watch them, I spend a lot of time with them because they're my favorite humans on this earth. So this was the year. This was the year that we were gonna swim, like really learn to swim. They just turned 4 and 2. But now, at first I was like, the summer's ruined. There we go. The summer is just ruined. They're not gonna open up the pools. That was the main thing that I really look forward to because I love the pool. So instead, I'm like, I'm looking back on, I went to the pool as a kid too, but we also had sprinklers, we had creeks, we just had a lot of fun things that we did and found to do in our neighborhood. And so I do things with my grandkids all the time. We're always outside, always playing. I asked my 4-year-old the other day, grandson, what what do we like to do? And he says, we like to play. Right there in a nutshell, people. Right there. We like to play. So just because a pool is closed doesn't mean that we drop the ball and the summer's ruined. So I changed my mindset on that, and it got me thinking about our journey and how we're all getting edgy about the meeting rooms not being open. And I think it's really more than the meeting room not being open. I think it's everything that's not being open right now, and we're all just getting tired of it. We're getting tired of being cooped up and not being able to go places and do things and see our friends and just the things that once we took for granted that we could do. I don't think that opening up a meeting room is going to make me lose weight. It's not going to switch my whole journey around. But what it will do is I miss you guys. I miss really seeing each other. Sometimes we sit after the meetings and visit. We even get in trouble and have to leave and go in the other room because we're too loud. So those are the things we miss. But just because the room is not open, we've had you could jump on a Zoom meeting, as many Zoom meetings as you want. And by now, everyone really should know how to get on a Zoom meeting. And there are several. If you do not like or don't get what you need out of the ones that you're going to, there are so many. Get on there and hit groups and pick one you like. I have found one that I really love. It's fantastic, and it speaks to me. So, and sometimes it's good when you don't know anyone there. Like, it's a group that no one. They have no preconceived idea of you, and maybe you even feel more comfortable talking. Or maybe, like, I don't talk at all during one of the meetings. I go to 2 a week, and one of them, I don't really talk at all. I just listen and take notes, and I love it, and it's beneficial to me. But does that mean that I don't miss Antioch is where I go? I miss them terribly, but does that determine my success or not? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. So if you've got that mindset or you're stuck in that because it's easy to do, then you need to get out of it. You need to jump out of that mindset. And you need to use the tools. You have so many tools. So many. The outside is not closed. It never has been. We've had beautiful days that you could get outside. Beautiful days. And not because you're going to lose weight, but because it's good for this. It's good for clearing out your mind. There's all kinds of videos on YouTube. We mention things all the time on here. I post things that you could do. You have soup cans in your pantry or your cabinet or whatever that you can use. You don't need a gym. You don't need all these things. You have everything that you need in your own home. What you need is this part. This is the piece. So you need to figure out what you need to do here, because it's not about the meeting room or not having a gym, etc. It's not about that. It's really not. So what you need, and I've had people reach out to me, I've reached out to others. When you get stuck in the mud, it's time to ask for help and how to get out of it. You don't need, just staying stuck in the mud is not going to help you at all. You're going to end up, when we finally do get back out, and that meeting room, I'm telling you right now, is not going to open June 1st. It's not. There's no way. They think about this. I'm going to use Antioch as an example, and I know because this page has become basically a metro page. So it's, and I love that, by the way. I welcome to all of you. I really enjoy having the wide variety of groups here. I really enjoy it, so welcome. But just in the meeting rooms, when we get back, it is not going to be what you before, where you're standing in a line, visiting with each other, and standing right next to whoever your weigh-in person's helping you. We won't probably be doing that anymore. Do you think? We will not be sitting all, in a congregation like we have been. So even though we will be going back to a meeting room, we probably will not be going back to what you in your mind have, set in there as what before. Like, it's kind of like going home. It's not going to be the same when we go home. It's not going to be the same. So I know I miss it. Like I said, I miss it as well. But for right now, you need to, and I need to, we all need to start. If you've been like just kind of, going along for the last, 3 months, today you need to stop. It needs to stop, because you are just going to get farther and farther and farther behind. And then you're going to walk back in when it's time to return, or whatever is going to happen. And you're going to be 20 or more pounds that you're going to be behind. You don't want to do that. There's no way. When I started to go up, I'm like, I got to the 5. And I'm like, no, this needs to stop, because I know me, and it would have just keep going. Like I've said before, just like the little guy on Price is Right, that game where you guess the thing and the guy goes up like this, the little Swedish guy. You need to hit that button now. You need to hit it. And you need to sit down today and have a real talk with yourself and figure out why you are choosing, and it is you, because they have shut us down from everything. So we are the ones that are choosing exactly what we eat, because most of the restaurants, especially for a while, were closed. And unless you're going and getting food every single day to go, we are the ones that are choosing what we eat, what we prepare, what we bring in the house. When I brought in those peanut clusters, what happened? Ate them all. I bought a bag of chips to see, kind of just give myself like, I can do it, because I had a good mindset. Ate the whole bag, 3 days. 3 days. A Costco bag. So, therefore, no more chips. Because why would I bring in anything that's not going to help me, that is just making me farther and farther and farther away from my goals? I want to be closer. I want to be healthy. I want to feel good. I was talking to my son yesterday. My son and daughter both are very healthy people, very healthy. And he was just saying, Mom, remember when you lost all that weight? Because I've lost 70 pounds. Excuse me. I just woke up, but I woke up like all powered on. So that's the reason I'm like hopped right on here before I like chickened out and decided not to do it. But he's like, remember how you felt? And you know what? I did. I felt better. Not just how I looked, although I loved how I looked. Loved it. I loved being able to walk into the store and just picking out what I wanted. Loved it. But I also loved so many more things about it. So I loved the way I felt. And so we kind of had a little pep talk with me too, But today's your day. Today, I want you to sit down and get out a piece of paper the old-fashioned way. You don't need any fancy tricks. Sit down with a piece of paper, and I want you first to write down, why in the world are you doing this? Because if you're making it torturous or sad, you've got to figure out then why you're doing it, because it should not be any of those things. It should be something that you pop out of bed and you are looking forward to meeting those goals. You should be powered up and ready. Robin Winkler, I think of her right off the bat. Look at her. Look at Robin Winkler and what she does. She's powered up. She is ready to go. She is started back. She's out kayaking. She is on it. And she's happy. She's not like, I guess I'll go ride my kayak today. She's like, hashtag happy place. That's where you need to be. That's where you need to be. Maybe kayaking isn't for you. That's fine. It doesn't have to be. Fine. So on that piece of paper, you need to write down, what is it? Why am I here? Just showing back up at a meeting 30 minutes per week is not going to make you lose weight. It's not. So we need to sit down today, choose today. It's going to be rainy later on. Get you a piece of paper out or a notebook. I know you got, if you're like me, you probably have several notebooks around, and write down exactly why do you want to be on this journey? Why do you want to lose weight? Why do you want to be healthy? I mean, is it for you? Is it because, what is it? I'm not going to start naming a lot of things because we all have many different reasons that come to your mind. But figure out why. What is it? Because you need to get rid of this mindset. The second thing I want you to do today is start thinking positive. Get out of that mindset of, yeah, me too, I've done bad. You know what? That was all behind us. We are not looking back. We are all looking forward today. All of us are going to look forward. We're not, that's gone, all gone. So don't even worry about that, okay? Don't worry about that. Today, you're going to write down your why. You're going to write down something positive about yourself. And you're going to write down one thing. Just one thing is all I'm asking. That you write down. And I want it to be small. I don't want it to be, some huge, I'm going to lose 5 pounds this week. Or I'm going to walk 5 miles. Whatever it is. Make it small. Something that you're going to obtain. Something that you can say, I got this. See, look, I did that. That's the kind of goal I want you to make this week. And then you'll build on that, build. Pretty soon, you will be back to where you need to be. If you're going to drink more water, I saw it on Fat Dag the other day. He's like, then write down how much water you're going to drink. Otherwise, here we go. I drank more water. Check. That's not what you want to do. So, and I want you to make it something that's really been a stumbling block for you, not just I'm going to drink more water. I really want you to, if it's your eating habits, I want you to write down a goal that is really going to work on those eating habits. If it's getting movement, I want you to concentrate on movement. But I want you to concentrate on something small this week, just something small. Next week we'll work on something different. But it's really, really important to be focused. And every day, I want you to write in this notebook or piece of paper. It doesn't need to be fancy. It does not need to be fancy. Every day, I want you to write a little something in there about what you did today. And if you didn't do what you wrote down the promise to yourself, then I want you to write down why you didn't do it. No matter what. No matter if it's, I just didn't want to do it. I want you to write that down. Because when video number 2 comes out next Sunday, we're going to talk about that, okay? We are going to talk about that. So, I know this is a long video. I don't expect you to watch it. I almost feel good just getting it out of my thoughts because I'm talking to myself too. This is me talking to me too, okay? So, today is our day. Today is the day. There's a lot to be said about being grateful, and I know a lot of times we think we're grateful when we're really not. So maybe we ought to even write down on the bottom of this page or journal or whatever term you want to use, what is it that you were grateful tonight when you hit the bed? What is it that you were grateful for? And reach out on here. If you need this page, this is what this page is for. This page is not just for, showing the good. It's all of it, because this journey is a lot of things, and it's forever. It's not going to be going well on a steady, ride the whole way. It rarely is. I probably know 2 people, and I've been doing this 11 years, that they have been this. 2. The rest of us it's real life. It's real life. And right now, we can just keep going up, up, up. We can just keep piling on the pounds, piling on the mental garbage, piling on the attitude of, I just not working. Or we can sit up straight, like my mom used to say all the time, because we're all tall. So we all stand up straight, stand up straight. So maybe today you can write on your little paper, stand up straight. That's what I want us all to do today. Stand up straight. All right? You have a good day. I know you can do it. We have lots of tools. We have so many tools that our toolbox is heavy. All right? Think about that one. Have a good day.